Take a breath. You've been moving through some Knight of Swords energy. If this message is for you, you have been going through a big purge, especially this past week, past 2 weeks, but it's really been hitting you as of last night. Clarity coming in through this, but it has been draining your energy, and this is meant for you to recognize in what areas of your life are draining your energy, what people, what experiences, and you get to choose at this point which ones you want to continue putting your energy into and which ones you want to take back your energy from. So what energy are we moving into today? Now that we've got that initial break, we can start receiving that clarity that's going to be pouring out. So we have the Fool. I love this for the solar eclipse energy, just jumping into the unknown, trusting that inner fire within you. This is something special. Trust that inner fire, whatever you are feeling called to do. With shadow work, of course, balance it out with that. This isn't about impulse. It's about that steady inner fire. Trust that you know where to go. So it's about that trust. And another thing that was coming through today when I sat and meditated in the morning was this balance between appreciating the eternal, because you are eternal light and eternal awareness. And in realizing that, you can appreciate the change that your human body goes through, the changes that take form in your human life. Because without that, you would just be this steady, eternal light. You'd be one thing. And the eternal, after some time, would get boring. And so in that way, when we come back to that space, we can appreciate the change for what it is while maintaining that eternal light and that unconditional loving awareness. And same thing on the human side of it, when we're going through these changes and you're like, these changes are too much, you're getting overwhelmed with the changes. Why does everything have to keep changing? Well, once you go back and realize that once this is over, there will be no more changes. You will return to the eternal. You will return to that unconditional loving awareness and light, that pure, steady light. So realizing that it's not so scary. It's not so scary because you're always going to be returning to the light. 313. So let's get into this message further. If you feel called to dive in further with me, let's see. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit, for what is going on with these changes in our life right now. 333. What is going on with these changes? Or what are you diving into? What are you being called towards right now? What are you being called towards? What areas is affecting you? What is your current situation? They're saying skip ahead. Skip ahead to what's in the shadows. To what is in the shadows. May it be revealed. This is calling for some deep shadow work. Nothing's really wanting to jump out. I'm getting, don't force anything. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Celebration. Whatever storm you are going through, dance your way through it, is my best advice I can offer at this time. Dance your way through it with friends who get it. Dance your way through it, and with friends who get it. 444. Building community is crucial for you at this point. Moments of color in your life that aren't simply created by you, Yeah, this feels like a very heavy energy because people in your life really appreciate you. They appreciate the color you bring, but when you aren't surrounding yourself with people who are giving this light and color and life force back to you, they're just appreciating your color and life force and what they can gain from it. And you're so sweet, you're so humble, you don't even understand how this is happening. And my heart feels really heavy as I say this because I relate. Not everyone has your best interest, okay? Even spiritual people, readers, not everyone has your best interest, okay? So make sure that whatever you do, that it is an equal energy exchange. And to do this, you must first recognize the energy that you bring and the energy that you give. And understand how special and valuable that is. Other people around you do, of course. And it's so easy to take it, isn't it, if you don't put those boundaries up. So boundary work, ooh, a heavy, heavy heart as I say this. Remember the value you bring. Remember the internal light and loving awareness that you are. And I know you recognize that in everyone regardless because you are just that bright of a light. However, for your human form and the changes that your human form is taking right now in your human experience, this is a call to be very careful with your energy right now. This is not meant to scare you. This is just meant to pull you back for a second and say, hey, are you doing what's best for you right now? Or are you trying to please others right now? That's all. I send you so much love. If you would like deeper clarity into this and you really resonated, drop some hearts below in the comments. I love you. And as always, I do have my offerings in my bio, so feel free to take a look at those. I love you.